brand Ninja never seems to fail to deliver when it comes to their products. But it's still up to us to decide whether it's true. Specifically with this Ninja 4-quart air fryer with 2-layer non-stick basket that they claim extra large capacity. Intriguing to say the least. So let's open it up and see what we're dealing with. Let's take a closer look at everything inside the box. First, we've got a quick start guide, very colorful, with some recipe as well, always handy, and of course the standard user manual. Might be useful later. Now let's take a look at our air fryer over here. As you can see, the exterior is heat-proof plastic, polished, very nice looking, and you can see at the top there's actually ventilation slat over here, which many other models don't really include. So I hope high hopes for this. Now let's take a closer look at the basket. Okay, so as you can see, the handle doesn't have a lock, but it slides out very easily. Looking great. And inside is the crisp plate, which fits very snugly that even I had trouble taking it out due to these very nice, designed stands. And of course inside it is non-stick coated, which makes it very easy to clean. Always appreciate that. And you can see here, if you are not sure how to cook your food, you can just take a quick look at these instructions over here. Okay, now let's take a look at the other sides. As you can see, the ventilation slats on the back and some on the bottom as well. Very nicely ventilated. Something I always like to see. And the entire thing is quite light in the hand, very easy to carry. Now, let's move on to the user control. Let's plug it in and see how it lights up. Press on. So we got 4 cooking programs: air fry, roast, dehydrate, and preheat. So let's see the temperature range. So air fry is 300 to 400. And what about dehydrate? Okay, 105, a little bit high for my liking, but should be okay. And goes as high as 195. So I saw on the label that it says convection settings are automatic. So it's not the best thing, I think. Right, before we get into some actual cooking, let's first break in this air fryer by running it on 400 degrees Fahrenheit for around 15 to 20 minutes to make sure that there's no odd odor during shipping and to make sure that the device is working normally. Okay, so 15 minutes of breaking in is done. I noticed no odd odor during that, so feeling pretty good. So now let's give it a first test of air frying 12 ounces of frozen fries. You don't have to thaw it, you don't have to preheat the air fryer, just dump it in. And I can see right here that it says 350 for 20 to 25 minutes, but I think that's a little bit too long and too low. So I'm just gonna do what I normally do. Okay, 12 ounces of frozen fries in. Spread it out. And in we go. Air fry. 400 for 15 minutes. And that's it. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes in, and just look at these fries. Listen to that. Now let's dump it onto a plate. Okay, now let's take a look. Beautifully golden, some brown tips, exactly what we're looking for. Now let's try breaking some up, see the inside. Yep, looking perfectly cooked. Let's give these a taste. Listen to that. Crispy on the outside, moist on the inside, perfectly cooked. I think this is a win. Alright, let's summarize everything. I like the polished exterior and the softer curves compared to most air fryers we've seen. Control is very straightforward, but keep in mind that the air fryer doesn't pause when you pull out the tray. Performance-wise, the fries had excellent color and crispiness. The top ventilation probably helped with that. But with this design, make sure you leave enough space on top, at least 6 inches or so. I'm not sure the result would be as good with 2 pounds of fries as advertised. Maybe we'll test that in the future. On that note, stay tuned for our detailed review video with all the specs and actual cooking results in the near future. Croissant, salmon, broccoli, bacon, you name it in the comments below. And maybe leave a like or subscribe while you're there. And that concludes our unboxing of the Ninja 4-quart air fryer. If you're interested, there's an Amazon link in the description below. It doesn't cost anything more, and any support from you is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching Shouldit, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!